Hello there, this is Peter Beck and I'm the Village Marketer. And today I want to share something very important for you and your business future. And I want to share something that I learnt the hard way. It's all about how to uncover people's pain points. In other words, it's all about how we are messaging and having conversations with people online. My question to you is this. Are you simply being a nice, supportive sort of person with everyone you come across and trying to help wherever you can? Or are you actually unsettling your prospects or your customers just a fraction in order to uncover the real truth about their challenges? This is the critical bit. This was the bit I missed doing when I first started. I was just too busy being the nice guy, right? And I wasn't really uncovering what the true pains and challenges were for the people I was talking with. So why should we do this? Why should we try to uncover people's pain points, people's challenges, frustrations and problems? Well, simply because it's not easy to find the right people who want and need what you offer, right? You understand that? But by nailing down a prospect or a customer's real pain points, you will attract people to you who truly crave what you're selling, because you've finally been someone who shows they understand and appreciates their challenges, their problems, their pain points. And these people need your products because what you offer is going to solve their problem. These people are out there, they really are, and you're ready to help them. So let's get started on how to uncover people's pain points, okay? The key issue is targeting the right audience. So what do you need to do? Firstly, you need to know what your audience is struggling with. Perhaps you need to do some research. For example, the niche I'm in is the make money online niche, right? Internet marketing, affiliate marketing, etc. And in general, most of the problems that people are struggling with there are things like they're frustrated, they're confused, they're information overload. Some are angry, some are desperate. Most of them aren't making any money, right? These are the things they're struggling with. But what really is their problem may not be that at all. That's just the first level. Do not just settle for that only. That's the point I'm trying to give to you. So you need to know what your audience is struggling with and then prove to them that you understand it and totally appreciate their situation. After all, this is part of building empathy, understanding and rapport with your prospects or your customers, all right? In other words, you've got to genuinely care about their problems and want to help them. And they've got to sense that, feel that and believe that. And no one said this was easy, okay? So we start with basic open-ended questions. Whatever you do, do not start a conversation or a chat on Facebook, wherever you are, with the tell me about your business approach. Don't do that. Please don't do that. People will react very poorly with that because immediately you're showing no interest in them whatsoever, okay? Ask about them first. Find out a little bit about their family, their location, their occupation, whatever it is. Show interest and build rapport, okay? One question I use that opens up conversations and it removes the pressure and the tension from people is this. If you received enough money to never work again, what would you spend your time doing? And just listen actively to the answer. Another question which I've found helpful is, what are you spending most of your time on right now? Right? Notice I'm not just mentioning their business, I'm talking about them. They could be doing all sorts of things and you're giving them the opportunity to share what they want to share with you. Purpose of the whole process is to get engagement, right? Once you've had a discussion about them and their family and their personal situation, where they come from, all those sort of things, right? Then you can start talking about their business, all right? And for example, one of the questions I like to ask is, what's the best things that's happened in your business this year? Or, what's the most exciting thing for you right now in your business? Those two types of questions are not negative, gives them a chance to say what things are going right for them, right? But then I'd ask, what's the number one headache or problem in your business? Now be careful when you ask this question because people don't want to give you a bunch of ammunition to sell back to them, right? You need to be very careful in the timing and also the rapport you've built up when you ask a question about what's their number one problem they're facing. Provided you've listened to them and built up some personal interest with them, they shouldn't have too much trouble in sharing that with you. Now, probably it's either traffic, leads or sales, right? Another question you could ask is, what scares you most about your business future? These are all open-ended questions. One thing I've found very helpful is a what I find transition type question. For example, rather than asking people straight out if they've got a problem, I say this. What I find is that many people are having challenges in getting, for example, warm, interested leads. Then I'd follow it up by saying, have you found a way to source all the warm leads you need for your business? Now remember, people like to hear themselves talk more than listen to you, right? And I've told you before, engagement is critical. So become an active listener. And resist the temptation to interrupt and tell your story, right? Now, if getting more leads is not their challenge right now, what is? Is it traffic? Is it conversions? Is it lack of cash flow? Find out what it is. Then, whatever their real challenge is right now, ask, why do you want, for example, more qualified leads, if that was the thing that is mentioned, right? And one of the answers I've got is this, to get more sales, sign-ups, and to make more money. Now, at this stage, you've got to show that you totally understand and appreciate where they're coming from. And I often say, I clearly remember thinking like this not all that long ago either, okay? This shows you understand, shows some appreciation in what they're on about, okay? So, their answers to get more sales, sign-ups, and make more money, right? Then you ask, why do you want to make more sales and money? Okay, sounds pretty stupid question, but think about it. Why do you want to make more sales and money? Now, the answer I've received are wide and varied, but generally speaking is because so my business becomes more successful. And then I'll follow up by saying, well, why do you want a business to become more successful? And the answer they'll give me could be a range of things, but probably one of the most recent ones was so I can take more time off to spend with my family. Now I'm getting close to the real pain points, right? It's not just sales and money. It's a little more than that. So then I'll follow it up with another question. Why is taking more time off to spend with your family so important? And the answer can be many and varied again. And the most recent one I got was this. So I can do the things in life that truly make me happy, Peter. And so I know that all the hours and work I've spent hasn't been for nothing. And just yesterday, a person added this. Peter, I want more time off my work because I want to be with my disabled daughter. And I want to take my family, including our disabled daughter, on our very first ever family vacation. There you go. That was the real issue, right? So what pain points did I uncover with that? The first one, at the very top level, was getting more qualified leads. But really, the main need was able to attract potential customers to get more sales and make money, right? But the desired outcome of getting more sales and money was to have a successful business that gives me more time with my family. And the true pain point is then being able to do things that make me happy in my life. And in this particular case, to help with their disabled child, for example. There you've uncovered the real pain point of your prospect. This is critical information for marketers. Other questions you could use, for example, could include, what does success mean to you? Right? Very open-ended question. Or, if you've not created success yet, what is preventing this from occurring? Is it you or something else? Tough question, right? Think about that. Or another one. Today, make a choice. Do you want to feel successful or do you want to look successful? Now, you're not being rude and tell them you're not being rude, but it's extremely important they understand what they're on about. What's important to them? To truly feel and believe they're successful or to simply look successful? It's a huge difference, right? So, if you don't know your prospect and customers' pain points, how in the heck can you help them? It's your responsibility to identify these pain points and provide a solution. Now, I know it's not an easy process. It takes time, a bit of guts, and some genuine interest, right? But the information is vital to your success. If you do this, if you follow the ideas I've given you, you will differentiate yourself today. So become an active and a helpful listener. And please never, ever use the tell and sell approach, the canned sales presentation to everyone you come across. Do them the courtesy and the justice of hearing them, listening to them, and seeing if you can understand them, right? Your object, identify the pain points of every single prospect you come across. And I mean all of them. If you do that, let me tell you, you'll see your status and your business absolutely boom. I hope you found this helpful. All the very best, and bye for now.